Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of ABS, African Blog Say. If this is your first time watching us, go ahead, subscribe. It won't bite. Come on, go ahead. All right. And also follow us on Instagram, MinaTV Africa, and also our show. We have our own Instagram page, the ABS Show. Follow that as well.
And
Guys,
leave comments, guys.
Leave comments.
I love the comments.
We love the comments. And shout out to all, we read them.
Shout out to y'all. I love you, y'all. Keep your comments coming. You're so honest and so real, I love it.
The good, the bad, we appreciate all the comments. Shout out to all our viewers. From day one, you guys have been watching. We thank you. We love you guys for watching.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, y'all.
So on today's topic, of course, we're going to dig into what the African blogs are saying. And the first topic is on Bella Niger. So I was looking through Bella Niger website, and Dr. Nisochi, I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right.
It sounds right.
It sounds right? Nisochi came up with basically 7 questions you need to ask yourself if you have bad breath.
Woo!
Yes,
I like her.
So yes, she went there. So we're just gonna break it down. So some of the questions.
This picture though, oh my God, whoever came up with it's amazing.
So the first question you need to ask yourself if you have bad breath is, number 1, is my mouth dry? I mean, listen, nobody has to tell you that. You can feel it yourself if your mouth is dry. Am I dehydrated? Have I been breathing through my mouth? Okay. Could I possibly have a chronic medical disease? Could the medication that I'm taking causing that bad breath? So have you guys experienced people with bad breath?
I thought I loved her, but the first question was, did you brush your teeth today? Have you heard of Listerine?
Oh, that should be the first question.
That should be the first question on there.
I was like, what do you mean is my mouth dry? Like,
because she was
one?
basically saying that when your mouth is dry, it really causes bad breath, That's why a lot of people wake up in the morning with the morning breath, because your mouth is dry.
I understand what she means, because some people have bad breath because of a medical condition like halitosis. But the first question there still should have been, because if you know you have bad breath, which I get surprised when people don't know they have bad breath, you should always have mints with you. So in that scenario, as soon as you smell it, pop, like there's no reason why your breath should be hot.
But even if you don't smell it, because I feel like some people can't smell themselves. However, you can react.
You can taste it.
No, you can see other people's reaction. If you talk to somebody and they step back, like I just stepped back this weekend. I did a step back. The person stepped forward.
The lean back.
No, I stepped back.
Oh, you stepped the whole back?
I was like, whoa. And then I was like, okay, let me take a little half step back. But he stepped forward. He kept on stepping forward. Dude, I stepped back because your breath smells.
Wait, so
it smelled like something died in his stomach and something was coming. I knew it had to be chronic. But you should have seen my face.
You know what? Listen.
The face was this.
I don't blame people, a lot of people that have bad breath, because most people out there are suffering from the exactlies.
What's that exactly?
I feel like you made that up.
Thank you.
What's that?
Thank you for asking. Well, basically, the exactlies is when a person's breath smells exactly like shit.
Hey.
So it's like,
man, this guy, you're heartless.
So it's like they're suffering from the exactly. So you can't help but pray for them. Sometimes you smell somebody's bad breath, and the only question you could ask is, do you need a gum or toilet paper? Like, which is which?
You know the funny thing, the annoying thing about these bread people, they're very heartless. They are the ones that will come close to your face.
Yep.
And they will always open their mouth so wide.
Yep.
Oh my
In the club, they're the ones that will scream at your ears. Have anybody ever spoken? You guys are girls, right?
Yeah.
Like some guy will just walk to you, come to your ear in the club.
Oh my gosh.
And you'll be
Run
like,
for cover.
okay. Hi. You won't even forget your name.
So how do you tell a friend that, your breath is kicking?
Listen.
That one hard though.
A friend.
I'm offering you gum. I'm offering you, men.
But people that have that problem don't take that gum, though.
No, the thing is,
they won't take it.
I have told someone that their breath has, and I told them, I was like, look, your breath smells. Haven't you noticed people step back? I don't understand.
That is me.
May God forgive you.
The thing is, if we're friends, you know how I talk. I'll talk casually, but I'm like, haven't you noticed that I brought toothpaste and the toothbrush and some mouthwash for her?
Listen,
medicated.
I had a friend. I had a friend that her breath smells so bad, like her breath takes my breath away. It's that serious. And this is how I told her. I was like, listen, so we're gonna go to my house, and then we're gonna eat, and then after that brush our teeth, and then we can go out. You know, there's a way to say it without hurting their feelings.
Wait, what was her reaction to the timeline?
She didn't get it. She didn't
see it as an insult, right?
She didn't see it as an insult because of the way I said it.
So I had a friend who had a female friend, and we all used to go out all the time. The girl was stunningly beautiful, but smelled so freaking bad.
Yes.
I mean, like, we'll be out in a nightclub, wherever at a table, and everybody would just like separate, like move away because she smelled.
The smell can kill a fly.
It was everything was stinky. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we used to call her Stink Stain, and she didn't even know we were talking about her. We were talking about her. So one day I'm like, dude, have you ever told her? He said, yes, I told her. I told her that every time she comes out with me, she has to take a shower or put on perfume, and she still stank.
Wow.
You know, so I think
that's chronic.
And that's what this lady's referring to, is that some people literally have a medical condition. And they need to look into it. Like, have you guys ever heard that?
Or what?
What, halitosis?
Yeah, she did mention that.
Yeah. Like, have you heard I don't know if this is true, this is probably completely false, but have you ever heard the rumor that Beyonce wanted to date Nas, like, way back in the day before Jay-Z? And they asked Nas, like, why didn't he? I've never seen this video. Apparently, there's a video where they asked Nas, like, why did you turn Beyonce down? And he said, I think she has halitosis. Her breath was stink.
That's what they're saying.
Yeah, no, you heard it, right? But I don't know if it's
true. And I did hear that as well. There's nothing worse than a beautiful girl with stinking breath. Yeah. It's like, if I have to look forward for your fart better than your breath, then there's a problem.
This guy.
There's a problem.
Choose one.
I think like,
choose one, fart or breath. Choose one.
It is just important in general that we just keep clean hygiene, like women, men, like try to shower twice a day, use perfume, use deodorant. A lot of people don't use deodorant. That's another thing, to wash your clothes. Like, before you put your clothes on, go. If it smells bad, toss it in the laundry, don't wear it. And these things can help. I mean, if you have a medical condition, you'll still stink.
No, I love your tips, and I feel like I have to add one more to that.
Go ahead.
Like, personally, before you step out, you should be able to say this word, and then if you don't smell your breath, then you're good to go. The word is gapoha.
Gapoha. I just said ha. You just said ha. Before I go like,
no, you say ga. Po-ha. Everybody say it. Ga-po-ha. You see? And if you don't smell nothing, you're good. Yes, we're good over here.
All right. One more thing I think is very helpful, because some people have a lot of plaques in their tits, like from stuff they eat.
And they go to
they go to bed like that. I was taught when I was little by my mom that I should brush before I go to bed.
Yes.
And brush in the morning.
Helpful.
If you brush before you go to bed, and you go to bed like that, you wake up with a fresh breath.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And you know what I do sometimes when I go out, and you know, before I do my shoki, I'd be like, act like I'm dancing, but I'm really like,
I do the same thing.
I'm like, okay, I'm good.
Yes,
that's smart. That's smart. A lot of people do it.
You know, you do your little cute dance. You know, come on, you cannot be a stink lady. Like, you know, it's definitely not cute for a guy, but for a girl,
it's worse.
No.
Like, always carry perfume, clean and shower. And when you wash down there, I keep telling you guys, go like this and wash up.
Oh my God.
We're talking about
and
the mouth.
Listen, you can have people that smell everywhere, but anyway.
All right, so if you haven't learned anything at all, you've learned tips to, how to keep your breath smelling minty and fresh.
Exactly.
All right, so let's move on to the next topic, guys. What is going on?
I know this woman smelled amazing.
I'm sure she did.
This American woman married an Ethiopian prince, and she met him in the club. They always talk about you can't meet anybody in the club, but look, she got a prince.
I hope my brother's watching this, because my brother has this thing about me going out, and he is like always like, you go out too much, you don't go out. And I don't think going out is a bad thing. You can be educated, hardworking, and you want to step out on the weekend, relax. There's nothing wrong with it, but this is a perfect example of going out to a nightclub and meeting the whole Prince of Ethiopia.
But that does not mean y'all should start going to the club. You can meet somebody anywhere. You can meet them in the mall, in the club, in the church, and everything.
The only place you don't meet people is online. I don't meet anybody
people
online.
are met online.
You can meet
and they're
online.
married
They'll
and they've
kill
had
you.
great relationships.
And somebody at the club can
They
kill
will
you.
kill you. They will
No.
chop you up. They will
No.
spread your pieces
So
right
somebody
around.
you meet at the club can kill you.
Ah, come on.
What?
Yazzie,
Somebody you meet at the club can kill you.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I'm saying that, but I know I ain't meet nobody online. I leave that for y'all. Tinder, plenty of fish,
Not
Grindr.
Tinder.
Y'all
Yazzie,
people
it's the
don't
same
die.
thing.
You meet people in
It really
any
is the
way.
same thing.
Same thing. You could
Club,
even get married
online.
to them 10 years, and then after 10 years, they're
I
chopping you
have a
up
friend.
like.
I have a friend that met a guy on Plenty of Fish. She really literally sat down, answered every single question correctly. She met a guy 6 months later. He took her to Paris. He proposed to her. They got married. It's been 2 years. They have a kid. But she's on her own with
hasn't been
that.
murdered yet?
She
You
hasn't
said-
been murdered
well, you
yet.
said-
Yet is the key word. For all you know, he has $1 million policy on her. Who knows? I mean, no, I don't wish that for my friend. I love you, baby. But I'm just saying that me personally, I'm against meeting people online. That's
Okay.
just my thing.
That's your
Listen,
opinion.
Anywhere but
Listen,
online.
forget coming to America. This is coming to Ethiopia.
Thank you.
And
Adieu.
it's beautiful. I love it. The girl is beautiful. The guy is
both
beautiful as
And
well.
the cool thing is, like, she's Guyanese and Black American, and he's Ethiopian. So he's the last, before Ethiopia was ruled by like an empire, he is the son of the last emperor of Ethiopia.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is so cool. He's actually the son of the
So
last emperor.
does he live here all this while? Has he been residing in America?
He's
How
actually
did
an
they meet?
attorney.
Here in America.
Yeah,
In America.
Yeah. So he's an
Wow.
attorney, and they've been chilling. And then I just like it because I don't know. I want to marry a prince. Can I get married to a prince?
Go
Please
to the
be
club.
careful. No, listen, be careful of what you wish for, because you might marry a prince, but he's gonna be the prince of Inzulenzu, which is like, which is like,
that was gonna be, see, that was
which
gonna
is like
be,
a little
that
village.
that was gonna
And,
be, that was gonna be my next statement. I don't want the prince of Ethiopia. I want the prince of,
Land of England.
no,
Which one?
Zamunda?
Dubai.
No. No.
Big things.
That's the prince that I want. I
Sit
don't want
down.
any other
So like I was
prince.
saying, you have to be very careful what you wish for. Yes, you might marry that prince, but next thing you know, you climbing trees and chopping wood, because it's normal for a princess to be doing that in whatever in Zumunda or whatever
Wait,
land
there's
you
something
end
I
up
need to
in.
understand from the story. You said they dated for 12
That
years,
was-
right?
yeah, they dated for
And
12
she
years.
didn't know he was a prince all this while?
I don't think
How
he
come?
told her initially, but not for the entire 12 years, but for a
No.
significant time.
So he
I
kept it
think
from
she,
her?
she knew he was a prince. I mean, not right away, but she knew he was a prince after they were dated.
Not for some time though.
Really? Okay. Maybe he
I guess
wanted to
didn't
test
wanna-
the true
yeah,
colors.
he didn't want to tell everybody.
Just
his
like coming
business.
to America.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Because
it's
you don't
true.
want your first thing to be like I'm a prince. But I feel like if I don't know, if I meet a prince that shows off, I would know, okay, there's something different. You come into the club wearing a big old hat with
Wearing this hat.
wearing that hat
I'm not sure
and
he
a
dressed
cape.
like that.
No, hold on. If somebody walks in that club
With escorts.
hold on, with that and a cape and 16 flower girls throwing the flowers,
Yeah, of course now. That
I'll
was
be like, hello, you are the prince.
Charlie, at the club, Charlie.
Yes, if I'm the prince, I'm walking into the club like that.
With 6
Really?
With girls throwing
flower
no,
girls
rose.
throwing flowers.
Okay, and
No, they're throwing rose flowers in front of you, right? And you're walking on it,
yes,
right?
like the prince that I am.
That one is PSA now. Public service announcement.
No, I'm coming in like that.
You know one thing that I don't like about the story, and that's just me.
You
it's
wish
a
you was
beautiful
her.
love. No, I do not wish I was her because I would never date a man for 12 years before getting married. I would have been left. I would have bounced. I probably would have been married and
If
had
everything
5
is
kids
all good,
already.
what's the problem?
How do you date someone for? If everything is all good, why are we still dating 12 years later? 12 years later.
But you know,
But look
sometimes
at both
the
of them
marriage
now. They don't
messes-
look old.
But
No,
you know,
no.
sometimes the marriage do messes up the whole thing.
So I'm with you on that. I
Yes.
agree with that sometimes people rush to get married. But that's why I always say that to be married doesn't mean that you need to have a big lavish wedding, have this photo shoot.
You just want the title.
You can just go to City Hall, sign the papers, do your thing, and just still keep living
Yeah,
as
but
boyfriend
maybe
and
they were not
girlfriend.
ready. Like, see, look at them. They don't even look
12 years
old.
not to be ready?
They don't look old, right?
Wait.
How old are they?
Well, he's 35 and
Did you hear
she
that?
is
So 12 years is like 18. He was
Well,
18.
how old was your mother and your father when they were married?
20.
T? Exactly.
The 20s. That's a long time ago.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't take. You can be ready for marriage at 21. The other day I was listening to the radio, a lady called in. She got married to her husband at 18. They've now been married for like 54 years.
You know those people roll out at 30. Like they have to test the waters. You can't get married so young and then you're like, wait, everybody else is having all this fun.
Going clubbing, going this, going that.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, for me personally, I think she's a beautiful woman. She's hardworking. She's successful. I'm not dating a guy for 12 years before marriage. That's just like 12 years dating one guy before marriage. 12. That's way too long.
Let me ask you a question,
but
right?
You know what if he would have met somebody else, changed his mind? That's 12 years of your life wasted, and this happened.
But he didn't.
Okay, yeah, but I'm just saying, in this case, he didn't. But it happens, and in my opinion, I don't want to sit here and glorify it and let our young ladies think that it is okay to sit down for 12 years and wait for a man to marry you.
No, you don't count.
That's way too long.
Some people see it in a different way, right? If we're going to spend the rest of our lives together, and we already know that, why rush into it? Mm-hmm. Maybe they have a plan. Yeah, you don't know what they went through, or you don't know the plans they had.
Because the train, you can be walking and a train can hit you and you can end up dead. You can get hit by a drunk driver.
So if you're dead, then what's the point of getting married? You're dead anyways. You're already dead.
But then if you were married to the person before, this is the reason why marriage is very important. If I live with you for 10 years and we live together, we never got married. I'm your everything, you're my everything. And God forbid, you're 32 years old and you die. 32 years old, most likely you don't have a will. Do you know that I get nothing?
Well, you could get common law. You could be common law wife.
It depends. And then you still have to fight for it.
I don't think they were living together. Maybe they were building their career.
Yeah, but you're just looking at this marriage as a business.
You're already talking about what you get and what you not get.
It's a contract between you and another person. People don't.
But it's not.
The only difference between marriage and boyfriend and girlfriend is that it's a contract.
It is a contract.
For some people, it's more than that.
It is a contract, but for some people, it's not a business contract. You get married because you want to spend the rest of your life with this person, and you keep saying that you don't want to send a message out to the young girl saying that you want to stay in a married in a relationship for 12 years. No, there's different ways to look at things. You are looking at the cup half empty more than half full. If they are together for 12 years, 12 beautiful years, they've gotten to know each other, they've traveled the world. Because once you get the title as a wife, everything changes. It does change. So now they are happy. I love this relationship. I love this story. And I think it's
your
great.
Opinion.
And that's my opinion.
It's a great
and I'm
story,
not changing my opinion.
My opinion, young ladies out there, 12 years is a very long time. 12 years, that's from 20 to 32. 20 to 32, you could have had 3 kids, you could have finished college, you could have had a great job, had a career, or you could have had 3 kids already. So it's up to you if you want to sit there and wait 12 years and have somebody else to marry.
And I have another message for the young ladies. 32 is not too old to be single. You can get to know yourself, travel around, own your business, and go off. You don't have to rush to get married. We're going to move on to the next topic. Yes. What do we have next?
So next, this is, I don't know, I'm torn with this topic. But anyway, so Flavour posted a picture of him kissing his lovely, beautiful daughter. It was her birthday, and he wished her happy birthday. When I first saw it, I was like, cute, kind of weird, kissing your daughter on the lip, but kind of, you know. And then I started reading the comments, and then people were like some people were like, beautiful, love it, but then there were a lot of other people too that were like, why is he kissing his daughter on the lip? This is inappropriate. He shouldn't post this on social media. So I definitely thought that this was something that we should like talk about. You know?
Well, listen, at the first glance, you know, yes, we don't have a lot of Black African fathers and daughters' lives. So I love this. I love the fact that he's in his daughter's life. Great. The only problem I have with the kissing on the lip is diseases. Listen, herpes is for life. Herpes is for life. You could transfer that to your little precious princess, and you don't want that because you are a rock star, you are an artist. We know what artists do when they go out to concerts.
Is Flavour married?
I don't care whether married or not. We all know what goes down in that tour bus.
But you see what you're saying. I thought of that.
That's an assumption.
Yeah.
I thought of that. I was like, you know what? He's an artist, and you know, I'm sure he gets around with plenty of different women, so he shouldn't be kissing his daughter on the lip. I thought of that. But then I also thought that if you're saying that he shouldn't be kissing his daughter on his, you can't justify. You can't say artists can't do it, but then a regular person can do it.
We're talking about this picture, right? I'm not talking about. We're talking about this picture. So that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about seeing this right here. For me, that's what I think about. I think about diseases. I think about.
No, but as he was saying that, you were also saying that because he's on the tour bus, he's an artist, and he's kissing all these women, and he's going to pass the disease to his daughter. But what if he was just a regular dude?
Regular dude, we're not talking about regular dudes right now. We're talking about him. So I'm focusing on him. Regular dudes also have reasons why they shouldn't kiss their daughters on their lips. Right here, I don't like this.
Flavour
Even if he's not kissing these girls on the lip, he's kissing them on the other lip. If you know what I mean. So yes, it's a no-no for me. I don't
think there's anything wrong with this photo. I think sometimes we sexualize photos of dealing with parents and their kids a little too much. This dad, Flavour, first of all, let's just think about, Flavour is actually wearing a shirt that comes to his neck. You know, usually it's a deep V, okay?
I'm grateful.
Shirt no shirt. I'm grateful that he's wearing a shirt. He's clearly hanging out with his daughter. They have matching shoes. There's nothing wrong with this photo.
I'm not sexualizing the photo, by the way.
No, but I think a lot of people
wear online. A lot of people online wear. Where I was coming from is just the herpes thing.
Disease.
For me, I have absolutely no problem with this photo. The next photo after that is Flavour, the mother of the child, and the child. Parents kiss their kids in the lips. Because this one is just a caption picture and put on the internet, now everybody wants to talk about it.
Yeah.
Come on now. Somebody like Flavour, we know fine, he's an artist, he travels, he goes on tours, there's possibility of herpes and the others. But these people also travel with a medical team when they go on tour. Because they have the money and they can afford it, they travel with everything. I don't think somebody
herpes
like Flavour...
No cure.
I know, but I don't think somebody like Flavour, I don't know, Shao, has herpes.
I don't think anybody's thinking about that.
Anybody, when it comes to your...
I am.
When it comes to your own child,
so when your child runs towards
that.
you and tries to kiss you,
I don't go around kissing people on their lip.
That's his daughter.
So I'm different.
When you have a child and they're running towards you, oh, daddy.
Yes, I'm gonna kiss my daughter.
And then you're gonna turn your head.
No, I can kiss my daughter on the lip because I don't go around kissing people on their lip.
Maybe he doesn't either. How do you know that?
Excuse me.
Maybe Flavour doesn't. Maybe
Charlie, you're
man, this picture.
Well, you don't know that either. What I'm
me.
saying, you don't know whether it's true or not either. So don't tell me I don't know either. I'm basing it on his image, what I've seen,
Charlie,
the videos I've been to his concert.
You're kissing her down below too. So please,
my wife
Charlie.
and I will be clean.
That's so clean.
Yes.
Clean, man. Hygiene.
Listen, love your daughter. Love your daughter. I'm just saying.
I don't think there's anything wrong. When I saw the picture, the first thing I said was, oh my God, so cute, super duper cute. It was when I started reading the captions that I went back up and then I now analyzed the picture. Yeah. And then I was like, I mean, there's nothing wrong with it.
But you know one thing about social media, For real, like, don't doubt me. I know what I'm talking about. Those people who follow blogs, those regular people who are angry, like those people that were mad at Pato Ranking, if you follow what they say on blogs, if you read those comments, you will never move forward in life. Those people are haters, as in real haters. They never have anything positive to say. Like, you see the way you're looking good now. You have a nice shirt, you have a nice jacket. No, I'm just saying the way you look now. Charlie looks like 100%, let's be real. Mm-hmm. Somebody must find something negative to say if this picture goes on the blog. Quote me.
Yeah.
They will say, why is his glass bent to the left side? Is he a girl or is he boy? They are so... In fact, I'm tired. I'm done.
It's true. This is a beautiful picture.
To me, it is 100%.
Yeah, especially coming from African artists.
Kiss the lip, kiss the eyes. It's your daughter. Are you born now? It's your sperm.
All right, so by the way, herpes is for life. So let's move on to the next topic, guys. What is going on? Timani, do you have something for us?
Wow. The next one is another very, I don't know, it's a trending story right now. You all know about the president of South Africa, Jacob Zuma, right? Mm. So we've heard about his corrupt story, right? Not even the president, the governor of a state in Nigeria called Imo State, Rochas Okorocha, actually spent 520 million Nigerian naira in raising a statue of Zuma in his state. For what?
Wait, does this statue come with like breakfast, lunch, and dinner?
It doesn't come with anything. It's just a waste of money. And 520 million naira? Yo! I don't even want to know what that is in dollars right now. You should help me.
Is it made of gold?
Bronze, actually. They said it's in honor of the Zuma in Nigeria.
Okay, so what is the Zuma?
So Jacob Zuma is the president of South Africa.
Okay.
But then a governor in Nigeria.
In a state.
In Nigeria. Mm-hmm. South Africa is in south of Africa. Nigeria is in west of Africa.
Exactly.
Has created a statue of the president of South Africa.
And not only that too.
I just want to understand it clearly.
They created a statue, 520 million naira.
How much is that in dollars?
Ah, man, Christ.
Look it up.
Help me. Then they also named a street after him.
Okay.
Gave him a chieftaincy title called Ochiaga, Great Warrior. Of what? What did he do?
The only time I have a question, because I don't know much about Nigeria, you will know more. Mm-hmm. Are there other statues of other great leaders in Nigeria?
No, not
Are
really.
there other streets named after Because I believe that that in Africa we should preserve our culture. I feel like it's one of the things that we don't do. You know how in America we have Museum of Natural History, Museum of Sex, Museum of the Bronx, Brooklyn Museum, and when you go there, you really learn about the history of America. You learn about the time where the Bronx was filled with straight Italians, whereas when you go to the Bronx now and it's filled with straight Puerto Ricans, Mexicans. Hispanics and stuff. So I do believe that in Africa we don't do this. Like very, very, they only do it one, like they have one of like Kwame Nkrumah and then Nelson Mandela, but there were other great people in Africa that should be recognized too.
The thing is, the president of South Africa isn't great though.
He isn't great. So this thing, there's something corrupt about it that has to do with money, laundry, and everything that people are trying to figure out. Because first of all, we know that when people get into power in Africa, it's not for the people, it's for themselves. A lot of embezzlement and stuff like that. Now the people of Imo State are angry. They're like, why did you spend such a money to celebrate somebody who hasn't done anything for his country, let alone your country?
Yeah.
Exactly.
It doesn't even make sense.
It makes no sense.
It sounds more of a kiss ass. Maybe they have a business line up in the country.
He has a contract in South Africa.
You see? So it sounds more like something is
He
probably does.
Come on, all of them. Most of them, they travel to South Africa to invest and, hide their money there and stuff. Most of the governors and ex-governors in Nigeria.
Yeah, so it sounds more like there's something that they are not telling us. That amount you just mentioned sounds so much. And especially when people...
What was the amount again?
It was like
520 million
It's over
naira.
$1 million. Yeah, because $100
million is 350 million naira.
Yeah.
Right? So 520 million Nigerian dollars is
it's
almost
1.4.
It's just too much. Can we build a school? Can we build like a hospital?
And it's an Imo State.
Can we build?
Money.
Of course, they need money.
So
they lack water and some other things, electricity.
Let's do all of that. Let's build a supermarket, like something that could actually help the country. However, I do like this statue because most statues in Africa have weird poses. They have weird poses. It's like that, and it's like this. It's like, are you voguing? Like, what is going on? They have all these great leaders in Africa voguing.
Exactly.
So I do like it, but however, however, this is just too much, and they need to do something about it.
It's bronze, like the design in your nice shirt too, right?
Oh yeah, shout out to Approve.
Yes, Approve. We see you.
But yeah, it's crazy. Something needs to be done about it. Ridiculous. So what do you guys think they should do? They should pull it down,
People are saying they should pull it. Do you know that the funny thing is that in South Africa, in this same month, in Pretoria, not western part of South Africa, they also erected a 30-feet statue of this man, and the people are mad. What's happening? What's with the statue? In a month, 2 statues? What did it happen?
That is weird.
What's the agenda?
When's the next election? Does he feel like maybe he's not going to get re-elected?
No, he hasn't won the second election already because this is his second tenure. And there's problem in that country. I don't even want to talk about it.
Forget the Statue of Liberty. This is a statue of problems. It's generating all kinds of problems. Ridiculous.
Maybe if they take it down and they melt it, they can take that money and put it into Imo State because it's bronze, right? So if it's real bronze, then maybe they can sell it, the mineral, and use it, or maybe they can just take this and then maybe he will start donating to the Imo State, the president of South
I have an
Africa.
idea. Next time you're thinking about doing something like this, can you please talk to the people? Because the people don't want this.
Exactly.
So talk to them, sign the petition, something, before you come up with something like
the
this.
last time I checked, democracy is a government of the people, for the people, by the people. But now democracy in Africa is a government of the governor, for the governor, by the governor.
Ridiculous.
That's bad. That's not.
All right, so let us know in the comments what you think about these stories. Thank you guys for having this conversation with me. As always, you're watching ABS. This is MinaTV.
Thanks for watching. And if you liked this episode, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. See you next time.